Joshua chapter 4, verse 9. And Joshua set up 12 stones in the midst of Jordan, in the place where the feet of the priests, which bear the ark of the covenant, stood. And they are there unto this day. The backstory to this verse starts off with the children of Israel leaving Egypt after a time of being enslaved. And they would have cried out to God, and God would have sent Moses to be their intercessor. And when they would have left Egypt, they would have spent 40 years in the wilderness. And part of that journey would have been because of their disbelief, because of their unfaithfulness. Their children is who would have entered the promised land. So here we're at a place now where they have spent this 40 years in the wilderness, and they've now been instructed by God to cross the Jordan. And the verses leading up would have said that the priests would have led the journey with the Ark of the Covenant on the water would have separated and they would have crossed on dry ground. Joshua would have then instructed the 12 men to select stones from the riverbed and take it and carry it on the other side. Can I say to us, the stones that are on the riverbed would look different to the stones that were on the dry land. So it means that those stones will be a witness of something different. But this verse speaks into a greater idea, and that Joshua in himself would have set up 12 stones where the priests would have stood as a second testimony, as a second memorial of what God has done. But this time, once the water would have continued flowing in the Jordan, guess what? These stones will not be seen. And for me, that says that not all our accomplishments, not all our celebrations and victories have to be acknowledged by man or visible to man, that they are only visible to God. And that's enough for us, that we do not have to have this public celebration. But once we are able to please God, once God can say to us, "Well done, thy good and faithful servant," that is enough for us to celebrate. So we take Joshua into consideration that yes, there was a public demonstration of stones going from the Jordan onto the land where it had been a witness. But more so, there was one that was set up that will never be seen by man, but could be seen by God and is honored by God.